Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So can you give Lilananda to provide? Here. Here, Ram, slowly.
That's what
Hare Krishna. అందరం కీర్తన చేద్దాము శుభేశం కీర్తన హరే కృష్ణ జయ రాధ మాధవ కుంజ బిహారీ గోపి జన వల్లభ గిరివరధారి కుంజ బిహారీ గోపి జన వల్లభ जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजगानंदन यमुना तीरावनचारी हरिनाम संकीर्तन की Roji, but still bass is not decreased, bro. It's like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hindi పెట్టండి ట్రిబుల్ ఎక్కువ పెట్టండి హరే కృష్ణ ఇట్స్ ఫైన్ హరే కృష్ణ Om Agyan. Can I request everyone to come in the front, because anybody else will come now, they'll feel as if there is no space. Please come in the front. Others can come and join in the back. Mataji's can come here. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Little better than
wireless mic.
Hare Krishna. You can increase the volume. Will it go more than this? Hare Krishna. Even the bass chala ekku unadu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. No, it's increasing. Hare Krishna. Now it's better. You did that and went out. Automatically it changed, doesn't it? Hare Krishna. Better. Yeah. Because what happens is when you hear your own voice, you become uncomfortable.
Think we don't know.
It's a weird voice that comes out. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. That's just increase the treble like anything, decrease the bass like anything. Yeah. There's nothing good about my voice, but
No,
I also don't like it.
I don't know how to.
Hare Krishna. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हुकुम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचे श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming Saturday morning. Thank you for inviting me. Very grateful. This is Kartika Mas, right? continued Kartika Mas. Sampradaya that made sure Kartika Mas is increased. One Sampradaya starts at one time, another Sampradaya starts another time. End result is Kartika Mas is increased. That is good. So in Kartika Mas, we are sitting here in the house of Sri Jagannath and Sri
Nityananda
Rai Sachinandan and Sri Pravin Prabhu and Soma Mataji and their whole family. So we are very grateful for calling Mataji. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll be doing at this time. Because of this opportunity, I'm sitting here and maybe discuss some Bhagavatam, right? Some Srimad Bhagavatam. So I've chosen this verse. I was told there is a lot of new people here, so I was thinking what to speak. So maybe a little from Bhagavatam. Can you all see the verse here?
Yes.
It's a very famous verse, 6:3:19. It's the instructions of Yamaraj to his messengers. Right? How many here don't understand Telugu? Lift your hand. Okay, no problem. We'll do it in English. Little bit here and there. Telugu కూడా అప్పుడు మధ్యలో చెప్తాను. చాలా వరకు ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఉంటుంది. ధర్మం తు సాక్షాత్ భగవత్ ప్రణీతం. ధర్మం తు సాక్షాత్ భగవత్ ప్రణీతం. నైవై విధుర్ రశోనాపి దేవ. न वै विधुर्रशोनापि देव. न सिद्धमुख्या असुरा मनुष्या. न सिद्धमुख्या असुरा मनुष्या. कुतो नु विद्याधर चरणादय. कुतो नु विद्याधर चरणादय. धर्मं तु साक्षात् भगवत् प्रणीतं. न वै विधुर्रस्युनापि वै देव. न सिद्धमुख्या असुरा मनुष्य. कुतो नु विद्याधर चरणादय. Charanam, sorry. Synonyms, please repeat after me. Dharma, real religious principles, or bona fide laws of religion. Two, but, Sakshat, directly, Bhagavat, by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Pranitam, enacted. Na, not. Why? Indeed. Vidhu, they know. Russia, the great rishis such as Bhrigu. Na, not. Api, also. Deva, the demigods. Na, nor. Siddhamukhya, the chief leaders of Siddhaloka. Asura, the demons. Manushya, the inhabitants of Bhurloka, which is us. The human beings. Kuta, where? No. Indeed. Vidyadhara, the lesser demigods, known as Vidyadharas. Charana, the residents of the planets, where people are by nature great musicians and singers. Adaya, and so on. Translation for Purpose Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Please repeat after me. Real religious principles are enacted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although fully situated in the mode of goodness, even the great rishis who occupy the topmost planets cannot ascertain the real religious principles, nor can the demigods or the leaders of Siddhaloka, to say nothing of the asuras, ordinary human beings, Vidyadharas, and Charanas. I think, is there a Bhagavatam book? If you don't know?
Yes, yes. Which can?
Sixth canto. Sixth canto. How many here have Srimad Bhagavatam in your houses? Yeah, Hari Bol, everybody has. Hare Krishna. So we should read Srimad Bhagavatam as much as possible. Then we'll be enlightened to so many things about Krishna. So read the purport now. I have a little neck problem. It's caught up here and I'm not able to read like this. That's the reason I asked for it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Sorry, Mataji. My neck is caught up. I'm not able to rotate like this.
No problem.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Yes. So you all can focus as I read this. Very important message for all of us. I had sent Mahalingam Mahaprabhu to get people from below. He himself disappeared. Just like Draupadi was sending Pandavas to get water from the lake.
Each one kept disappearing.
Huh?
Each one got lost.
Yeah. I hope all of them are okay.
Yes. Not many have been.
Please, nobody go now.
Okay.
When challenged by the Vishnu Dutas to describe the principles of religion, let me give a context what is happening here. Yamadutas went to find Ajamil. There is a whole story of Ajamil, which I will not repeat now. But when they went there, they could not bring him back, so they came back to their boss, Yamraj, and they are discussing. And Yamraj is telling them why they could not get Ajamil. And as part of that, he told this verse, and Prabhupada is explaining a little more. So please pay attention. When challenged by the Vishnu Dutas to describe the principles of religion, the Yamadutas said, Veda pranihito dharma. The religious principles are the principles enacted in the Vedic scripture. They did not know, however, that the Vedic literature contains ritualistic ceremonies that are not transcendental, but are meant to keep peace and order among materialistic persons in the material world. It's very clearly being told that Vedic scriptures, almost I'll say 75+% of the Vedic scriptures have ritualistic activities mentioned. Karma kandic activities. Meaning, you give me 5 rupees, I'll give you 10 rupees. So I'll do it. Okay? Something good for my house, something good for the surrounding. I'll do this homam so that something good will happen. Don't sit there. People will not come inside. Please come inside. Come here. I have 20 years experience of this. With experience, I'm saying. Don't sit in the back. Otherwise, slowly, people only sit there. Slowly, they open the bedroom door, and next, you know what will happen. Come in the front. Okay, so Vedic scriptures, Prabhupada is explaining that most of it is ritualistic. Very less is transcendental, meaning that which is for pleasing the God. Just to keep, so you must be asking why ritualistic things are there in the Vedas? To keep peace and order in the society. The materialistic people, they want to enjoy. And if there is no limitation of how they want to enjoy, they can create disturbance in society. Right? In order to curb that disturbance, some rituals are there that you better at least do this puja, that puja, and do this much, you'll be happy. Like that. Right? Otherwise, you'll create more disturbance. Right? Prabhu, come in the front. So read further. Yet the Yamadutas did not know these transcendental religious principles, and therefore, when prevented from arresting Ajamila, they were suppressed. Materialistic persons who attach all these faiths to the Vedic rituals are described in Bhagavad Gita 2.42, wherein Krishna says, Veda Vada Ratha Partha Nanyad Astiti Vadina. So the supposed followers of Vedas say that there is nothing beyond Vedic ceremonies. Indeed, there is a group of men in India who are very fond of Vedic rituals, not understanding the meaning of this, not understanding the meaning of these rituals, which are intended to elevate one gradually to the transcendental platform of knowing Krishna. Vedasta Sarver Ahameva Vedya. Those who do not know this principle but who simply attach their faith to Vedic rituals are called Veda Vadarata. Herein it is stated that the religious principles is that which is given by the Supreme Personality of God. That principle is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. One should give up all other duties and surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna. That is the real religious principle everyone should follow. Even though one follows Vedic scriptures, one may not know this transcendental principle. So it is not known to everyone. To say nothing of human beings, even the demigods in the upper planetary systems are unaware of it. This transcendental principle, religious principle, must be understood from the Supreme Personality of God directly or from a special representative as stated in the next verses. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam naivai vidurrashyo napi deva na siddha mukhya asura manushya kuto na vidyadara charanadhya. Hare Krishna. You can off the projector. Hare Krishna. So, what is dharma? Dharma and ఏంటి? That which is explained by Krishna is dharma. That which is performed by God is dharma. Right? But we see many people in this world who are very respectful, who are very famous, who are very knowledgeable. Sometimes when they do things which may not be acceptable by everyone, we get confused. What is dharma? అందరికి అర్థమైంది. అప్పుడప్పుడు పెద్ద మనుషులే ప్రభుజన్ మాత్రం ప్లీజ్ కమ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్రంట్. ప్లీజ్ కమ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్రంట్. హరే కృష్ణ. Everybody please come in the front. There is a reason I'm requesting. Please cooperate. Right. So, yeah. A lot of people, they comment on the activities of the Supreme Personality of God. They even comment on the activities of the Supreme Personality. Why did Krishna do like this? Why did Rama do like this? Right? Why did Krishna do like this? Why did Rama do like this? Right? Why did Lord Shiva do like this? Huh? And that particular tendency comes down to a point where we start saying, why did my father do like this? Why did my mother do like this? Right? If your mother gives you a glass of red color juice first thing in the morning, what will you think about it? What comes to your mind?
Beetroot juice.
Beetroot. Huh? How many of you think, why is she giving me poison? Lift your hand. Huh? Nobody thinks that. Why is she giving me blood? It is red in color. How many will think like this? Huh? Who lifted? How many? Friends and Draculas or what? Hare Krishna. No, mother never gives blood. Mother gives blood in the form of milk. Yes. And how many of you think it's Ruabza? First thing in the morning. No. We all have faith on our mother. We all love our mother. And mother loves us. Right? The only person who will call us, no matter at what age we are, and the first thing she'll ask is, Tinnava, is only mother. Right? That is natural for a mother. Mother first sees the stomach of the child. Right? And the source of all this love of the mothers is Srimati Radharani. From her, all Lakshmi Devis emanate. From her, the whole paternal love comes out. All love, source of love, Hladini Shakti, is Srimati Radharani. And the one who is created out of the loving potency of this entity is called Krishna. Krishna's loving potency becomes a person, and that is Radharani. Right? So if we don't doubt the activities of our mother, how can we doubt the activities of Krishna? Right? But sometimes the activities of Supreme Lord are bewildering, are difficult to understand why he did what he did. For us too difficult to understand. Right? But if we have faith, then we can understand whatever God does is right. Is right in all respects. Right? That's why it told Dharmam tu Sakshat Bhagavat Pranita. Dharma is described by God only. And whatever he does is Dharma. We should have faith in that. We will discuss a little bit on different personalities. I was writing some notes yesterday of how they perform some great activities and how sometimes they are misunderstood also. Right? Like for example, let's take Mahabharata. Mahabharata is very known to all of us, right? We have watched it. How many have watched B.R. Chopra Mahabharata? Very good. How many have watched Star Plus Mahabharata? Star Plus, recently it came. It's good, not bad. How many have watched Mahabharata by Ekta Chopra? If anybody has watched, please leave this place. Because that is not Mahabharata. That is Ekta Bharat. Nonsense it is. Right? This is what happens when people with no values and character make movies on religion or religious beings. Right? Ekta Kapoor, right? Ekta Kapoor. What did it say? Chopra? Yeah. No.
Jitendra's daughter.
Yes.
Knows the whole family history of every person.
Huh?
She knows the family history of every famous
No,
person.
I also feel Jitendra's daughter. We all know that.
No, Praveen is afraid she has to go out of this house.
Yeah.
She didn't watch it.
Luckily, they stopped her from making the episode further. She endeavored to start Mahabharata. And what do you think is the first episode she'll make out of Mahabharata? If a lady like that, if she thinks about Mahabharata, what do you think is the first episode she makes? Vastravarna or Draupadi. That is the first episode of Mahabharata. Can you imagine what people can think of? Anyway, this episode is, our lecture is not about Ekta Kapoor. There are many Ekta Kapoors in this country. Right? So, sometimes we question great personalities. Then we'll come about God. Okay, first we'll understand some great personalities. Drona. A lot of people question about Drona. What are the general controversial things that Dronacharya did?
He suppressed Kalabya
Just finger cutting.
and cutting.
Just finger cutting. Next.
He suppressed everybody and promoted only Arjuna.
Partiality. Okay.
Why did he fight with
Blind
against
love.
Why did he fight against Pandavas?
Blind love towards
Blind love.
Towards the sun.
Towards an Ashwadhama.
And the other one is being Brahmana, why did he fight?
Being Brahmana, what did he fight? Okay.
He was silent when Draupadi was
He was silent when Draupadi was being disrobed. Okay.
he was against Kauravas in battle.
Against Pandavas.
Pandavas.
Yeah, against Pandavas. You are changing party. Party changing will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow results are coming. All party changing will happen. Yes. What other problems you have? Anybody has with Drona? కొంచెం కదిలిస్తే ఎన్ని బయటకెళ్తున్నారు थोड़ा इधर उधर बोलते इतना सारा बोल दिया इसके some people question why did Dronacharya give education to
Only Kshatriyas.
to Duryodhana when he knew that Duryodhana was banned, and why did he not give to Ekalavya? Right? There are a lot of questions. Why did he not give to Karna? Karna also came to take education. Why did he not give to Karna? Right? Now, what can after hearing all this, after hearing so many questions, if really Dronacharya again appears and opens a Gurukul outside Maya Ankura, how many will send your children to Dronacharya? Think about it. Will you send or no?
Yes.
Bharadwaja Putra Dronacharya, right? Will still send. But somewhere there is this doubt. Why did this person do all these things? First of all, understand that nobody told Dronacharya is perfect. Don't try to put him at the perfectional place. There is only one person who is perfect. Who is that? Krishna. Krishna and Krishna's devotee. Acharyas are perfect. Right? So Dronacharya never told that he's perfect. And we don't have to claim that he's perfect. But circumstances put him in such kind of situations. You should understand there is something beyond being right or wrong. There is some circumstances. There is morals and there is ethics. Throughout the lecture, I'll be talking about these two things. Morals means morals always have two choices, right and wrong. Right moral, wrong moral. Khatam. Yeah, this is moral, and I'll either do it or I'll not do it. But ethics is a little dicey situation. For example, say you are a health inspector. You are a health inspector. You have to go and audit the hospitals to certify whether everything is going on fine, right? And a hospital fellow comes and says, "Just certify my hospital. I know patients are dying, but I'll decrease it, right? Just certify." Rightfully, moral says what?
No.
No, I can't certify because no, I will do it, sir. Sir, I know what all problems are. 1 week I'll fix them. 2 weeks I'll fix them. No, you first fix them. First fix them, then I will give you certificate. Otherwise, not give you certificate. This is called moral. Right? Now, the health inspector's son got cancer, and he has to be operated next month. And the doctor is saying, "Pay 50% advance, otherwise I can't give my dates." And that's the only doctor he has to operate. And he comes to India once in a while. He has to. If next month he is not operated, his son will die. And the bill is 50 lakhs. Right? Now, the hospital fellow is coming and saying, "Sir, in 2 weeks I'll fix it. I'll give you 50 lakhs. Just certify so that I'll run my hospital." Now, what should I do? Your own child. And he's saying, "In 2 weeks I'll fix it. In 2 weeks I'll fix it." It is wrong to take bribe. Other side, your son is dying. His wife is crying. His family is crying. There is no other hope. I better do it now or I don't do it now. What am I supposed to do? Difficult to answer. Don't answer. Difficult. I'm not going to conclude that you'll take it. You yourself think, what will you do? How big risk am I taking? In every compromise, there is a risk. How big risk am I taking? Am I supposed to take this much risk or am I not supposed to take this much risk? Life is not always bound by, this is the principle and this is the moral, I have to go with it. Yes, it is, but sometimes there are other dharmas that also come into picture. For example, Yudhishthira, he was asked to play Dyudam. One dharma, Kshatriya dharma says he has to play. If he's challenged, he has to play. But there is another dharma which says Jyudam is wrong. Right? And his uncle told him to play Jyudam. One dharma says you should always listen to your elders. And another dharma says that a person who is not in good sound mind, you should not listen to him. You should also apply your brain. Just because somebody is elder, how can you listen to everything that he says? So a lot of people question about Yudhishthira also. If the same question of Drona, if I ask all of you now, vote for Yudhishthira. So many people will tell, And by the way, Yudhishthira is Dharmaraj. Dharmam tu sakshat bhavat Dharmaraj. He's called as Dharmaraj. Now Dharmaraj is doing such kind of adharma. What kind of Dharmaraj is he? Why did he do what did he do? How do we increase our faith by seeing such personalities who are exemplary, but they are doing certain activities like that? Who has put his own wife on as a pet, right? How can a Dharmaraj do that? Right? Questions remain, and there are many such incidents. We will discuss a little about Dharmaraj also. I'm just trying to create a, trying to open up all of you. So whatever is there inside, bring it out. Chala unnai. Many people don't like certain things. You're not speaking because Dharmaraj is tilta boundary. But you should ask, why did Yudhishthira do something like that? It is explained that after the Rajsur Yajna was completed, Vyasdev came to meet the entire family of Kurus. And that was the only time when Kurus came together. Right? Otherwise, they were always divided, Kauravas and Pandavas. But when Rajsur Yajna happened, the entire Kuru family came to Indraprastha. And they all were there, and Vyasdev came and he blessed everybody. And he was looking at everybody like this. The weird way he was looking. Vyasdev is not an ordinary person. When he was looking like that, Yudhishthira was amazed. Why is he looking at everybody? And then he makes a statement that I'm very happy to see all of you assembled together. When will that time up? Will that time again come when the same assembly can be seen together? He just told that and he left. And Yudhishthira was bewildered. Why did he say this? When will that time again come when this assembly can be seen again? Because Vyasdev knew exactly what is going to happen. And Yudhishthira knew that Vyasdev is not an ordinary personality. Shakti Avesh Avatar was Supreme Personality of God. He exactly knew what is going to happen. He went and asked Vyasdev, Gurudev, what happened? Why did you say like that? I'm not able to live with it. Why did you say like that? Because you would not say a word without a cause. He also said, you will know why I said like that. No, you tell me why I said like that. Then he said, something very, very big is going to happen. And the Supreme Personality of God will stand there and get it done. It's going to happen. And you will be you're going to play a very big, important role in that. Yudhishthira was like, will I have a role in this? Of course. You'll have a very big role to play. Dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. It's going to happen. You want to play a big role in that. And immediately Yudhishthira heard that. He's Dharmaraj. Immediately he said, okay, so since you told that it's going to happen, I will make sure that I will not be an obstacle in that. I will not be an obstacle in what is going to happen. And immediately he took two resolutions.
When this discussion happened while Rasu had done.
After that. He immediately took two decisions. He said, I am going to follow Dharma. That anyway he was doing. And I will leave the next events
to the decision of the elders. So that whatever they decide, I will not be an obstacle in that. Because elders know better than me. See, that is his great heart of a Vaishnava. So whatever my elders will decide, I will follow them. Because that way, whatever is going to happen, if my elders are deciding it should not happen or it should happen soon, whatever it is, I will not be an obstacle in that. He made the decision in his heart of hearts. And that is the reason when Dhritarashtra sent, whom did he send to inform that come for a gambling match? Vidura. See, look at the politics of Dhritarashtra. Right? He himself could have told, no, he didn't tell. He sent who? Vidura. Vidura is worshipped by Pandavas. So look at the dilemma, that morally you should not play, but ethically now what he should do. His own uncle is coming, his well-wisher is coming. Vidura saved them from death many times, including Varnavat. He saved them. They were going to be killed, burnt to ashes. Vidura sent and made a hole, got a hole done, and somehow pulled the Pandavas out. So such a personality who has saved them is being sent to inform them that come and play the Dyuda. Right? Now, what is he supposed to do? Morally, no. Ethically, yes. And he understood what Vyasdev has started, what Vyasdev has told us started. He understood. And what did the resolve he make? I will listen to my elders. He listened to the elders. Said, I'll come and play. Vidura himself told, you still have an opportunity. I am a Duta. I am coming and telling what I have been asked to tell. But once I complete what I am asked to tell, I will also tell what I want to tell. you still have a choice. And what did Yudhishthira do? He said, no. I cannot say no to what my uncle has told.
There were situations where Vidura has chastised Dhritarashtra in some situations where he was not doing right. And probably in my material mind, I'm thinking like that probably. There are situations where he chastised Dhritarashtra for whatever wrong he was doing. But here he is asking him to play this match. He could have suggested him, right? Why are you doing? What is the plan behind?
Asked him.
When Dhritarashtra is sending Vidura to...
He asked. Vidura asked. Vidura did not come happily saying, okay, I'll tell the news. No, he was not happy. He already had a big argument with Dhritarashtra. In fact, he told, why all this Guma Pirke? Let's do the war. Let's do the war. Why do you have to do all this nonsense? And Shakuni was there when the discussion was happening. And as soon as Vidura told, let's do the war, immediately Shakuni said, no, we don't have anything against them, we just want to play. Just want to play. Right? Because Shakuni was scared of war. He did not want war to happen. He wanted to conquer everything without a war. And it went to a point where Vidura was arguing so much with Dhritarashtra that Dhritarashtra almost felt that he should remove the plan of Dyuta. And at that time, Shakuni provoked Duryodhana, and Duryodhana went and told his father, if you're not calling them for Dyuta, I'll commit suicide. Finish. As soon as son dying suicide comes, immediately Dhritarashtra inside, my putra, how can you commit suicide? No, you go and tell them to come and play. No discussion. No, but shh, go. I'm ordering you. There is no discussion now. The son will commit suicide. See, that's what people who threaten to commit suicide should be sent to commit suicide, because these people are not good for anything. That's the moral of the story. If somebody says, no, Jayapur is sasta, and I can balcony to dun. Sorry. Anybody says, I'm mar jaungi, mar pehle. That threat people will do only one, they want to take advantage of others. They want to take advantage of somebody else's love. They want to take advantage of somebody else's, affection. That's when people say that nonsense. I will commit suicide. They'll never commit suicide, don't worry. Anyway, so so Yudhishthir, being a Dharmaraj also, he had to make the decision because always being a Dharmaraj also is not easy in this material world, provision market. It's not easy. You still have to make decisions which are not on the outset. It doesn't look like Dharma, but you have to make the decision. Right? But why did he have to do all those things on the Dyuda? Sorry, ఆడడానికి వచ్చిన మామూలుగా ఆడే వెళ్ళిపో ఏదో
Friendly.
do something, give something and go. Why you have to bet your wife? Why you have to bet your brothers?
Kingdom.
Through his devotee, Krishna is conveying as a message that Dyuda is like that. Dyuda is like that. Right? It is like that. It can affect anyone. If Dharmaraj got affected, whatever. Huh? So people who go to that, what is it? Las Vegas. And another holy places are Atlantic City. Atlantic City, right?
Yes.
Yeah, materialistic holy place. These are people who go there. Sin City. They know there is sin there and they're going there. Can you imagine? They named that place as Sin City. Still people are ready to go to Sin City. All the great performers want to perform in the Sin City. So life ambition of people who are performers. Right? They want to get a place in Las Vegas. Yamaraj will be sitting outside Sin City. Randra. Welcome to hell after this. Anyway, so what was I saying? I was referring to somebody.
Why he has to bet all this?
Why has to bet all these things?
Krishna is showing through his devotees that gambling,
Gambling
is
is like that. You don't have to experiment between butter and fire. You put butter in front of fire, what will happen to butter? Butter will tell, no, I am strong. You want to? Picture? No. No need to experiment some things. Intelligent people will accept when elders tell. ఇది మంచిది కాదురా. నేను ఇంతే, nothing will happen to me. I'll watch YouTube short videos, nothing will get my మూర్ఖుడు అంటారు. My consciousness will not be affected. ఏమైనా అర్థం ఉందా? నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో యమరాజుడే పంపిస్తున్నాడు ఒక దాని తర్వాత వన్ వీడియో విల్ పిక్ అప్ నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో యమధర్మరాజు. ఓకే బిడ నెక్స్ట్ Mayadevi are giving full access through YouTube short videos. She can send whatever she wants. It's in her fingertips. It's not your finger. This finger is being moved by Mayadevi. Yeah? I always feel, in today's day and time, if Ekalavya is asked this finger, he will not give. How will you watch YouTube short videos? You take any other finger, I'll give you. Thumb is very important. Isn't it? Anyway. So while that Dyuda match was going on, it is explained Dharmaraj was getting so affected inside. He's a pure soul. He's not attached to kingdom, he's not attached to anything. While Duryodhana was making him bet one by one, Shakuni was enjoying one by one. And it was a challenge of a Kshatriya to not stop. At one point it seems Yudhishthira told, why are you making me give the money that I have kept to serve Brahmanas? I have kept this money, this wealth is to serve Brahmanas. And you are taking that money away. How can I serve Brahmanas? Just imagine the heart of a Vaishnava. When he was losing, when he said he was Upatla, that is not the point. But Yudhishthira was very unhappy while he was betting one by one. He was not unhappy that he is losing wealth. Look at his heart. He was saying, if you take away this wealth, how will I serve Brahmanas? Because this wealth is to make sure that the Brahmanas are protected. As a king, my duty is to make sure Brahmanas are protected. How will I do that? And in spite of hearing that, Duryodhana's heart did not melt at all. And why did Hare Krishna? Mata lower Hare Krishna. Banu, please come. Mundu రండి bro, అక్కడ వద్దు. ఇక్కడ. Come in the front. Better leave some space. Yeah. So, again I forgot.
Why are you taking
How can I serve
Brahmanas.
Brahmanas?
Brahmanas. They serve Brahmanas. He was saying that, right? And still, their heart was not melting at all. Then some people asked that, some people also questioned, how come Yudhishthira he could have consulted somebody? But at that moment, Yudhishthira did not have anybody to consult before the war started. But Yudhishthira did not have the opportunity to consult Krishna before the Yuddha started. And Arjuna had Krishna all the time during the war. Yudhishthira did not have Krishna all the time during the Yuddha. And Yuddha itself is so bad, it showed its colors. And of course, Vyasdev already told him something is going to happen. Right? So it was a very painful experience for Yudhishthira to do what he did. A lot of people also question about Drona and also about Bhishma. You see, Ramayana happened at a certain time and Mahabharata happened at a certain time. See the standard of Ramayana, when Ravana kidnapped Sita, Vibhishan went and discussed with his brother. He told, what are you doing? It's somebody else's wife, Sati. You can't keep somebody else's wife with you. You will be reduced to ashes. Just the chastity of women will kill you. Don't do that. You already have so many wives. And what did Ravan do? He told, I will kill this fellow. Even though he's his brother, I will kill him. That was the anger Ravana got in him. And after trying to convince, long story short, the whole conversation, what did Vibhishan do? Did he say that, okay, brother, since you anyway got Sita, I tried to explain you didn't listen. Okay, you do the war, I'll be on your side. Did he do that? He didn't do that. He left his brother. That was a standard in Ramayana. He left his brother and came and joined Ram's army. Right? Now you can say, Hare, even Bhishma and Drona could have done that. They both went and spoke to Dhritarashtra, saying, hey, what are you doing? Your own brother's children, rightfully their kingdom, just give it to them. No, I cannot do that. My son will not be happy. What son you are talking about? Right? It's enough is enough. This is not dharma. And they said that, he said, no, my son is not ready to accept. Only one can exist, either Kurus or Pandus. So the war has to happen. Even Drona and Bhishma could have done the same thing, right? What Vibhishana did. Okay, go hell with you and your decision. I am going towards dharma. Why didn't they do that? If you compare two epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, Vibhishana could do that. He abandoned his own brother. Why couldn't Bhishma abandon Dhritarashtra? Because ultimately dharma is more important. Right? Lack of guidance. Which dharma is more important? See, that is why understanding dharma is very intricate, very difficult. You need guidance. We all need guidance in life. What is the dharma that we should follow? So dharma is not a straight answer that you can give that, okay, yes, no, thank you very much. It's not like that. Never like that. In fact, life is so complicated that the great acharyas also, to implement dharma, sometimes they have to accept some lowest adharma. You have to balance. What principle are you compromising to raise what principle? Right? What has a holistic effect? What can be ignored? What can be ignored? You know what I'm saying? These are lessons why we are discussing. It applies to our life also. We judge a lot of people. Yeah, he's wrong. Hey, what he did is wrong. What you don't know what he's going through. Why is he making those decisions? What is he making? And at the same time, what kind of decisions are you making? Your others are thinking about you like that only. అరే ఇట్లా ఇంత తెలివి ఉండి ఇట్లా చేస్తున్నాడు ఇట్లా ఈజ్ సో ఇంటెలిజెంట్ బట్ ఈస్ బిహేవింగ్ లైక్ దట్ హౌ కెన్ జడ్జ్ ఎనీవన్ ఎవ్రీబడి ఈస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు ఫాలో ధర్మ బై ద వే బట్ ద డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ధర్మ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ పర్సన్ అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వి నీడ్ what does the shloka say dharmam tu sakshat bhagavad pranita you should understand ultimately what pleases Krishna that is dharma everything in life you should ultimately understand with my this action will Krishna be pleased. If you are confident that Krishna will be pleased, that is dharma. Simple. Your life will become so simple. In every path of life, every decision you make, is will Krishna be pleased? Prabhu, how do I know that Krishna will be pleased or not? Go ask a guru. Go ask a acharya. What is the purpose of gurus in this world? Huh? To guide. To guide. Gurus will construct temples. Gurus will construct, big projects. Why? So that you will go there and ask for guidance. That's the reason, right? They're creating a place where you all can come and say, okay, why do gurus conduct yatras? Gurus conduct yatras, so at least there you will sit and listen. Why is yatra never in your house? Because house is nuisance. You cannot sit here peacefully. Isn't it? When you go on a yatra, you'll sit and listen. You're away from everything. You're supposed to be away from everything. Right? And then you'll listen. Isn't it? Hare Krishna. Okay. లాస్ట్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ముందు కూర్చోవాలి మనకి లోపల ప్రభుజీ అక్కడ కూర్చుంటే దానికి ప్రొటెక్షన్స్ చాలా ఉన్నాయి హరే కృష్ణ Mani Prabhuji dreams of Mahabharata every day. We are discussing Mahabharata today. So, coming back to Drona, where we started. Why he did what he did? He did it because it was his job. Drona was hired, was recruited. First offer letter maybe, I don't know, given by the gurus. That please teach fighting skills to my children. Right? He was given an offer letter. And offer letter was very clear. You have to teach. And he was bound to teach. And why did he have to accept such kind of offer? Why did he have to accept such kind of offer? Because he wanted to take revenge. He wanted to take revenge against his friend. He wanted an army. He took an offer. See, this is what happens when you take an offer. You're taken for a ride. And there started. there started. Now he had to do so many things that he wouldn't like to do also. Now why did he train Duryodhan? Even though he knew that Duryodhan was a bad person, well, Drona was not publicly told how bad is Duryodhan. Before Dronacharya, before the Pandavas and Kauravas came to the Gurukul, Drona did not know all the true colors of Duryodhan. Duryodhan tried to kill Bhima by giving him poison before. But Yudhishthir stopped him from telling anybody. So the incident never went public. The only person who knew is Vidura. Even Bhishma didn't know that Bhima was tried to be killed. So Duryodhan was a student, right? And it was the duty of a guru to correct the student. So he tried his best. Now, why did he not give the what is that? Same education to Ekalavya? Because Ekalavya took the education without even permission. And education without permission can do more damage. Right? Vedas should not be given to anybody and everybody. They should be ready. They should be willing to learn. Then only you should tell Vedic knowledge. Why do we say, come to the satsang and we'll discuss, like Prabhuji would have advertised, right, in this community. Please come to the satsang and then we will, discuss. Instead, you could have just fitted one speaker in front of all pillars. Sit in a house every Sunday morning. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Whole community will listen. Nobody will listen, but I'm just saying. That would never be done because
As
that
of today,
should.
we have
Huh?
in Guntur, Badipet, Sivalaya,
Hmm.
they put 5 o'clock, all songs, Dev songs. 5 to 6:30, complete.
Complete colony.
Only, no, the whole Badipet. They put like 10 mics.
Huh?
5 to 6:30, Sivalaya, they start like all songs, Shivji songs, then Amari songs,
I'm in
all
Arunal.
those songs.
I'm in Arunalpet. So I
Yeah,
get
Arundel Petra singers.
every day,
Yeah. You
irrespective
can do
of
that, but you can't do it in my Ankara. My Ankara is a management committee. Who is the most secular people on the planet. Anyway,
the
forget about
start from drums.
it. Yeah. So coming back, where was I?
Ekalavya.
Ekalavya. He didn't give education to Ekalavya because he stole education. And Ekalavya belonged to Nishada community. Prabhuji started with a religious caste system? No. That's the other point. Nishada community, but that community was part of Magadha Desh. And Magadha Desh was completely adharmic.
Jarasandha.
Because it had the king Jarasandha. The chief executive officer of Magadha Desh was Jarasandha. Right? And Jarasandha was already capturing kings for a yajna to conquer the world. Drona knew all this. If I give education to this fellow, he is going to go and become a big right hand of Jarasandha and he create further problem. That's why finger cutting is needed. Right? You said, remove that finger and give me. Right? And demoniac people, first thing they'll do is finger cutting only. Neck cutting, finger cutting is very common for them. Right? So, immediate, finger cutting. This one. There's nothing great about it. People in Tamaguna will do it. Prabhuji, but Ekalavya, Veera Surya, is a picture pair. Danavira Surya Karna. Ekalavya, superstar Krishna Dishanda. ఆ సినిమా చూసి ఆ ఏళ్ళు కట్ చేయండి చాలా మంది కింద పడిపోయి బుర్రి బుర్రి ఏడ్చి థియేటర్ ఏం చేస్తా डायरेक्टर का दिशा डायरेक्टर ने ऐसा बनाया सारी फिल्म भावना को समझ गया तो we are glorifying demoniac people in such a way. Of course, then does Ekalavya not have one good quality? He has one good quality. He listened to his guru. But everything else was wrong. And Ekalavya was finally killed by Krishna before the war started. That no TV serial covered. Who killed Ekalavya? Krishna himself killed. Because he still went and developed another talent with 2 more fingers. I can still be same attack. It was not a competition for Arjuna. Oh, Ekalavya is a competition for Arjuna. Partiality. See, Drona was already blamed. You are partial. You only told that point. No. Drona is a partial teacher. That is the reason he took away the finger of Ekalavya. That is what people think. But that's not the reason. Drona was very intelligent. Karna also he objected. Karna also came to Drona. And Drona said, no, I will not give education to you. Why?
Sutaputra.
Sutaputra, no. Come on. His son is Brahmana Putra. His son Ashwatthama is Brahmana Putra. How can you give education to Brahmana Putra? Why can't you give to Sutaputra?
He knows his past life. He was a
No. He was very disrespectful. Karna was very disrespectful. He did not ask for education. He told they should be educated. And he was very disrespectful in his conversation. A person who doesn't know how to respect should not be given any education. Right? Vidya, Vinayam, Sampanne. Simple. We cannot give education to people who are disrespectful. If there is no humility, no education. He saw that. No, this person is not worth it. If our children are not being taught how to respect others, let me tell you, they are the biggest illiterate people in your house. Every other education is of no use. Every other education is of no use. Right? I tell my children, I'm struggling. I'm also a struggling parent. Right? I keep telling, please, when guests come to your house, don't close the door. Open the door. Come outside. Respect them. tell namaste, right? Ask them for water, right? Minimal things. So Drona saw that. He was not happy. He was not happy with the way Karna was asking education. And there might be many more reasons. But at the end of the day, Drona had the choice. He was recruited to teach Pandavas and Kauravas, but he was not, there was no condition that he should only teach Pandavas and Kauravas. He had the choice of accepting other students also. In fact, Drona's popularity went so wide that even after the whole thing, he also gave education to Drishtadyumna. The person who took birth to kill him is coming to you and telling that, please teach me. Everything you know, teach me. Will you teach? Have taken, it's known fact. He knew he has taken birth. His appearance, reason for appearance was to kill Drona. Brahmana Hatya Chedange putted. Still Drona said, I will give you education. He was not educated along with Pandavas and Kauravas. That happened later. Drona had his school continuing even after Pandavas and Kauravas. Right? So later on he came and he was educated also. So Drona could give education to many, but nobody said Drona is perfect. In fact, Drona was, when the Mahabharata war was going on the 15th day, Drona was removing celestial weapons to kill ordinary people. I mean, those weapons should not be first of all used in the war. Forget about, forget about using it on Atirathis and Maharathis. He was using it on ordinary people. Ordinary soldiers are coming to fight and he's taking a celestial weapon and killing them. And as soon as that he was doing that, even the Devatas came. Devatas appeared in front of Drona. Hey Drona, what are you doing? You are Bharadwaja Putra. You are blessed with all these weapons, but you can't use them against ordinary people. It's not fair, Drona. Drona was like, no, I want to finish this war. Enough is enough. He was killing like anything that day. And that is when Krishna felt, okay, iska bhi time ho gaya. Look at Krishna, what kind of people he was dealing with. Right? Ek se badh ke ek. Very intelligent, very chivalry, very knowledgeable. And he was using weapons to kill ordinary people. He did so many such things. And finally, when the time came, he told Drishtadyumna, go cut his head now. Now cut his head. Because why was he sitting? You all know that episode, right? How he was killed. So Ashwadhama was told, Ashwadhama Kunjara, that elephant was killed. Ashwadhama Hataha Kunjara. Yeah. So he told that, and he was made to believe that Ashwadhama is dead, and he did not believe. He said, no way. Ashwadhama cannot be killed. He has money. He cannot be killed. And I taught him all the astras. How can he be killed? No, I will not agree. Bhima was like, Guruji, come on. He's killed. He's already dead. Then he didn't agree. He said, I will go and ask Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira will never tell a lie. And look at Krishna. He made Yudhishthira also tell a lie. Now tell me, where is Dharma? Where is Dharma? No? Dharmaraj is telling lie. And Krishna can use anybody for anything for protecting Dharma. Krishna knows what is highest Dharma. What did he do? So Yudhishthira, you tell. And Yudhishthira told the lie. In a way that it is not a lie and it's a lie. Right? He told that. And what is the result of that? He immediately felt, even after Yudhishthira told that actually Ashwadhama is dead, Drona said, I will still do my verification. He sat down and he went into meditation. And what kind of meditation is that? Where his subtle body travels outside. What is called astral travel?
Astral body.
Astral body, there is a concept. It's there, in Buddhism it is there. They do that. Sitting in some other place, sitting in villa number 473, you go to 472 also. See everything and come back. There is a technology there. So that Acharya of the technology is Drona. Maybe. So he did that. And he started traveling. He started going through all the parts of Kurukshetra. His body is here, but his subtle body is traveling, looking for Ashwatthama. Where is Ashwatthama? My son is really killed or not? And immediately Krishna told, Dushtadumna, what are you waiting for? Dushtadumna is like, but he's sitting without weapons. He's sitting without weapons. How can I kill somebody who is sitting without weapons? And how can I kill my guru when he's sitting without weapons? At least if he fights with me, I can. What is Krishna saying? Sarva dharman paritijya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tamu sarvapapirjo mokshashyam masaja. Done. Even any discussion lost in them. Kill that fellow before he wakes up. Before he sees his son somewhere and comes back to meditation and saying, my son Ashwatthama is still alive. Finish that fellow. And immediately, Dushtadumna went and sliced his head off. Finish. If there is no head, where is the question of coming back? Finish. Right? So Drona got what he deserves. Now, after telling all these things about Drona, can we sit here and judge that I am better than Drona? Anybody here feels that you are better than Drona? No. Prabhus, when we are talking about these great souls in Mahabharata, understand that they are great souls. They are not ordinary souls. They had a role to play in Mahabharata along with Krishna. You think Krishna will select any IIT, ISB? Huh? Krishna will have better selection. Right? All the characters who are in Mahabharata or the Ramayana are not ordinary people. So whenever we, hear of people like Devdutt Patnaik writing books, you should not read those stupid books. You should hear from acharyas. You should hear from, great swamis. They will tell us why they did what they did and how to understand it. Drona had great decision-making ability. And he did those decisions. But yes, he also did some decisions which are not right. Right? But ultimately, Krishna came and corrected everything off. Krishna is always there because they were with Krishna. Right? Many people comment about some great characters from just like Draupadi. Also, many people comment. Oh, what kind of a lady is Draupadi? Today, I think there is a seminar in Aparnath Jainit community about the greatness of Draupadi. If some of you are free in the evening, please go and attend the seminar. If you are not free in the evening, then become free and go and attend the seminar. Simple. Choice is very simple, isn't it? So,
Yes, good.
right? What did I say? If you are free in the evening, go and attend the seminar. If you are not free in the evening, free yourself and go and attend the seminar. So simple, right?
It's by Her Grace Ujjwala Radha.
It's by Ujjwal Radhe Mataji, my god sister. She's coming and giving the seminar. Right? So anyway, why we should attend these seminars is that it will give us that additional intelligence which we are lacking, through which you can understand great people. You can implement our spiritual life more properly. Draupadi also was blamed. Hare, how come she did not allow Karna to marry her? Karna also came in the competition, right? Karna also came in the competition. Poor fellow, he did not have intention also. Duryodhana brought him. My dear friend, you sit with me. He was watching. Everybody was getting defeated one by one. Nobody is able to lift the Dhanush only. Karna is watching. What is going on? His friend also went and came. Duryodhana, he couldn't even lift the Dhanush. Right? And finally, Karna said, okay, I will go and lift the Dhanush. He went, lifted the Dhanush. He was almost tying the Pratyanja, and at the same time, Draupadi told, no, I am not going to accept you as my husband. Immediately, Karna felt very big insult. Me? I am on the hit list? You are choosing me for budget cutting? Me? I am getting laid off here? That's what Karna felt. Same layoff feeling, you can feel that. Right? But why did Draupadi do that? Innovator. Divya Janma Draupadi. Why did she stop Karna from?
Association of Duryodhana.
She didn't know Duryodhana. Anyway, maybe.
She wanted to marry her.
No, this is too much. This is like a preconceived love story.
Sutaputra only. That's the only reason he gave, right? That he's Sutaputra and
They are being cash filling.
maybe
No,
Draupadi also has.
I'm just joking. Yeah, that's also a reason. Why did Draupadi did what she did? It is Swayamvar. One of the reasons Swayamvar is na ishtam. Isn't it? Come on, the name of the ceremony itself is Swayamvar. Na ishtam. Na adu base nachaledu. Right? That was not the way it called. That is my version. That is telling you, but understand, that's a Swayamvar, Prabhu. That's a Swayamvar. You are supposed to choose. And she has every right to choose. So you can't go and blame her why she is not choosing somebody, choosing this person. You can't do that. You can't. You have no right to do that.
So even if he hits that fish, and there is always having a leverage.
అంతవరకు రానేలే కదా.
అందరూ వచ్చినా కూడా she could have said no.
She can tell no. Swayamvar. That was the great culture of our country, that a woman was never forced to be married. And whenever any woman was forced to be married, Krishna came and took her away. Not any woman, but I'm just telling you. God had somebody right to come and take over. Right? Rukmini was forced to be married by her brother. What did Krishna do? Huh? Thank you very much. I'll come and take her away in such a way. Whatever Krishna does, he does it in such a style that other fellow will bang on his head. Can anybody do that? What Krishna did? In between the Akshvanis of armies, when that fellow Shishupal, he went to parlor, he was completely ready for marriage. He was standing beside her. For the first time, he was looking good that day. Standing beside him. Acharya was a few centimeters away from Rukmini. Few centimeters away, just like this. And Rukmini was, if he touches me, I can't marry Narayan. Krishna, inta tension pedtaranటే అప్పుడప్పుడు. She is ready. She is Swayam Lakshmi Devi. She is ready to marry Narayan, and she's standing there. Narayan is not there. Last minute వరకు అపీరెన్స్ చేయడు అసలు. అన్ని ఎంట్రీస్ ఉంటాయి మన సినిమాలో, మహేష్ బాబు వస్తుంటే ఇట్లా ఉంటాయి. అదంతా ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది అనుకుంటారు. అక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది. సౌత్ ఇండియన్ మూవీస్ లో ఆ హీరో ఎంట్రీ ఎట్లుంటది? బాలకృష్ణ రెండు లారీలు, ఆటోలు, రిక్షాలు అన్ని ఇట్లా గాలి ఎగురుతుంటాయి. దట్స్ ద ఎంట్రీ ఆఫ్ ఎ హీరో. And that is what Krishna did. Right? You can't imagine what he did. He thought, I'm done. I'm going to marry this woman now. All set. Shishupal was like already planning about first child, second child, third child. It was all done. I'm like marrying this girl now. This celestial lady who is unimaginably beautiful. I'm going to marry her. Whole Jarasandha is standing there. Done. Our friend finally there is a great alliance coming. BJP and Congress. No. Whatever. Right? That alliance is going to come. The alliance that never happened. If this happens, then we are going to conquer the world. All political planning is going on. Shishupal was a scapegoat. He's like, yes, I want to marry her. And in between that, when everything is there and there is no Krishna anywhere, suddenly Rukmini disappears. She disappeared. Acharya explained, it was not like they could even see Krishna. Krishna came like a flash. Like a flash he came. And he stopped the chariot. And he told her, you tell me what to do next. I have come. You ordered me to come. You can drive the chariot. Take me where you want to take me. All this happened. And Shishupal he had no plan to be a brahmachari. But I don't know if he got married after that incident. See, the biggest humiliation. Biggest humiliation. Did it happen with everybody else? You can't imagine this was pain. None of us can imagine. Just imagine you. Oh, can't imagine, right? Pelli mottam ready అయిపోయి ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరు పత్రిక కొట్టించి everybody came to the marriage. You are sitting beside, holding the Mangal Sutra, and suddenly the ఎవరికైనా అయిందా అట్లా?
English vanilla bride.
అయినా చెప్పరు.
అయినా చెప్పరా? Hare Krishna. So that is Krishna for you. Krishna does that. Right? Coming back to Swayamvar, so Draupadi cannot be misunderstood because it was Swayamvar. It is her choice. And by the way, when all the warriors failed to even lift the Dhanush, which was meant for Arjuna, Drupada wanted to conquer Drona, so he wanted an equal warrior who can be equal or greater than Arjuna. So that is how he designed it. Right? And Arjuna came at the end. Arjuna was standing there. And who told Arjuna to go? Krishna. Krishna was right there. He looked at Arjuna. Till then he didn't even meet Arjuna. Krishna was there in the Swayamvar. He was looking at the whole thing that's happening. And then after all the warriors got over, then he looked at Yudhishthira. One signal like this. Send. And immediately, Arjuna, you go. Arjuna, as soon as he came into the Swayamvar, first thing he did, he went and asked permission. Swayamvar is for Kshatriyas, not for Brahmanas. He went and asked permission to Drishtadumna. Drishtadumna was the organizer of the Swayamvar, program manager. So he went and asked, can I? I am a Brahman, can I? And Drishtadumna looked at Drupada. Can he? And Drupada looked at Arjuna. Huh? What is it? Draupadi didn't say anything. Draupadi still had a choice. To go into the competition, that was a permission. Coupon printing. Can I go? And Drupada looked at Arjuna and he looked at him and immediately felt he's not ordinary Brahman. His walk, his hands, his arms, they're not looking like an ordinary Brahman. Somebody special has finally come. And by the way, the whole recruitment drive was already a fail. Isn't it? There was nobody left. It's not like, people are after Arjuna, somebody is standing. Everybody gone. Already one fellow who lifted is rejected by his daughter. He is sitting there in depression. Karna. Nobody is there. After the hall is empty. Arjuna is coming and saying, should I try? I am a Brahman. Should I try? And he is like, okay, you can go. And after that he went. And Acharya explained that's the exact thing Karna did not do. Karna did not ask for permission. He was a Sutaputra. He should have asked for permission. That was not a Kshatriyas. That was not assembly of Kshatriyas. He was not even invited, by the way. Duryodhana brought him. Right? He did not ask for permission. He did not go and ask, can I do that? But Arjuna did that. Even though he was from a higher Varna, Kshatriyas are lower than Brahmanas. But then still he asked, can I participate? And he said, yes, you can participate. And then he went. And then, after doing all that, Draupadi accepted him as her husband. But still, all the kings created a big hue and cry. After she married him also, Swayamvar was over. She married him. And after that also, Duryodhana, Karna, everybody got up. How can you allow that Brahmana to come and do this? We will not accept. This is bad. What is it? This interview is not fair. Huh? How you all called all of us to make a Brahmana win this in front of us? We will not accept. Draupadi did what she did. Now, can you blame Draupadi for marrying Arjuna? No, you can't. It's a Swayamvar. Great souls are. There are many people who argue on that. Draupadi is a caste-centric lady. She did not want to marry a Shudra. She did not want this. She did not, it's a Swayamvar, it's her choice. The Swayamvar meaning is that. And of course, she did not like the way somebody else comes and enters the arena without asking permission from her father. Arjuna did the right thing. He went and asked permission from her father. Can I marry? You all following, right? So, why am I telling all these characters of Mahabharata? When I told you what is the whole goal of you, this is to understand that these all people are great souls. If there are so many reasons for these great souls to do what they did, what about God? God does so many things. We will not be able to understand. That's when we should go and ask Acharyas, Maharaj, Swamiji, why did Krishna do like this? Why did Rama do like this? Why did Varaha Swami do like this? Right? Why did he keep his feet on Bali Maharaj, pushed him down? Why? There is a reason. And then you should understand that sometimes in our IQ level, we can't understand the reason. Just because we can't understand the reason doesn't mean that the reason is not valid. Why? Because what is dharma at the end of the day? What is right, what is wrong? What is right, what is wrong can only be decided by God. Dharmam tu sakshat Bhagavatam is saying. Bhagavatam is saying what is right, what is wrong. You cannot sit here and say that, oh Prabhu, I will reject Krishna because he did like that. I will reject Rama because he did like this. I will reject Drona because he did like that. I will reject Bhishma because he did like that. What do you know about these great characters? How much are we compared to all these great people? We are nothing. They were facing extraordinary circumstances. Our circumstances are nothing. Let's discuss a little about Karna. End with. What is the time?
1 o'clock.
How much time do we have? You know me. Don't do that mistake. I gave you a chance. Saroji, please come in the front floor. Please come in. There was a statutory warning. If you don't come in the front, slowly you'll open the door, go into the bedroom. Hare Krishna. So, did Krishna do enough justice to Karna? And can we understand or misunderstand Karna? I'll tell a little. So, Karna, when there's so many things about Karna, I'll not get into the whole detail of Karna. Krishna came to fix a compromise. After the whole Vanavas, everything, Krishna came to. Okay, Hemantar, this is the last negotiation. Huh? Sandhi. What did you say? Sandhana. Sandhana. Oh, really? Never heard that word. Very nice. Sandhana. So Krishna came to negotiate and to find a peaceful solution. We all know that. Arjuna, Duryodhana still didn't listen. Duryodhana was so stubborn, stubbornest to stubborn. Krishna came and told Dhritarashtra, this is your last chance. After this, war will happen. They have 100 sons, they have 5 sons. Right? There is a chance there will be no sons if you don't agree for this. And what did Dhritarashtra say? If destiny is like that, what can I do? If destiny is like that, what can I do? Who created destiny? We only create our destiny. Right? We only create it. God doesn't create our destiny. We create the destiny, God executes the destiny. And God also doesn't execute the destiny. He tells Yamaraj to execute the destiny. If we want our destiny to be changed, we approach God. That please change my destiny. I messed up my life. Now please do something to change my destiny. And only Krishna can change destiny. Nobody else can change destiny. The destiny and karma go parallel one on one. Only Krishna can change the destiny. Right? We can change our destiny. See, we all are actually meant to die and take birth again and again and again. But suddenly all have come to satsang. Why? Destiny is going to change. Simple. These are destiny changes. Krishna has given an opportunity. You want to change your destiny? Come and know about me. Serve my devotees, and your destiny will change. Some of you might have already known this. I'm just repeating it. Krishna went to negotiate with Duryodhana. He went and told Duryodhana, Duryodhana, come on, let's settle the matter. Whatever Pandavas did, whatever you did, I am telling you, whatever bad you did, whatever resolves they made to kill you, kill your brothers, I am going to go and tell them to forgive everything. I'll tell Bhima not to kill Dushasana. I will tell Bhima not to kill your brothers. Because Bhima actually told wholesale, I'll kill all the 100 brothers. He told. I will go and tell Bhima that he will not kill all your brothers. For a Kshatriya, that's like a lifetime statement. I will go and tell them. All you have to do is just settle the matter. You have done so many insults to them. I'm going to tell them to forgive all those insults. I'm going to tell Arjuna to forgive Karna. I'm going to tell Arjuna to forgive everybody. That's my job. All you have to do is give them 5 villages. 5 villages. You know what the 5 villages are, right? Tellapur, Gopalpalli, Gaulidoddi, Gachibowli, ఏదో డిసైడ్ చేయండి మళ్ళీ ఏమంటారు మీరు రాలే
ఇప్పుడు ఎవరున్నారు మరి?
That's all he asked. How much are these villages on planet Earth? Hyderabad ఎంత పర్సెంట్ చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు చెప్పిన 5 విలేజ్ నాట్ ఈవెన్ 0.1% మొత్తం హైదరాబాద్ సిటీలో. వాట్ టు స్పీక్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ ఎంత పర్సెంట్? 0.0001%. ఇండియాలో ఎంత పర్సెంట్ 5 విలేజ్ 5 విలేజెస్ అర్త్ ప్లానెట్ మీద తెల్లాపూర్ ఎంత పెద్దది? ప్రభుజీ నా బిల్లా మీకు అసలు ఏమాడుతున్నారు? ఇంత ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిల్లాలు తీసి పడేస్తారు వెళ్ళిపోతుంది ఇక్కడి నుంచి. అదే అహంకారం. పీకింది చిన్న బిల్ల అది పట్టుకుంటూ ఓ ప్రపంచంలో నా అంత ఇంపార్టెంట్ వాళ్ళు లేడు. అదే సారీ నేను కూడా గచ్చిబల్లి ఉంటున్నా. పాయింట్ ఇది 5 villages. 5 villages, give it. That's all he asked. Duryodhana was so envious of Pandavas. He said, I'm not going to give the land that will come under a tip of a needle. What can come under a tip of a needle? Right? I'm not talking about the big needle with which you make bags. Needle of an insulin syringe. Even an ant cannot come under it. It will be so thin. Like insulin gun pen. And Krishna was like, there is a limit to your, enemy. I am trying here to solve the thing. I have come here to finish all of it. That's a different thing. But I am still given an opportunity. You have an option. And he says, no. And by the way, look at the arrogance of this fellow. By the way, I will do the war only if my conditions are fulfilled. Huh? First of all, there is no other choice but war. If you don't give any land, war is inevitable because they are Kshatriyas, they are managers, they are kings. And king cannot live without a land. Land is important. A manager cannot exist without a team. A king cannot exist without a kingdom. It's their nature to have a kingdom. They can't live without it. Now there is a war. The war is going to happen. And this fellow says, no, I will also not do the war because you know what? It's a waste of time for me. Can you imagine? At arrogance, look at that fellow's arrogance. He's telling, It's a waste of time to fight with beggars. And you are a representative of beggar. Those beggars are sitting in Drupada Desh and they're sending you to beg for them. I don't want to fight with beggars. It's a waste of time for me. I'm a king. I'm a king ruling this planet. Duryodhana is telling Krishna, I don't have time to fight with beggars. I will only fight if 3 conditions are fulfilled. Krishna is like, what conditions here? First condition, I don't want to waste too much time. 18 days, if the war is not getting over, I am the winner. Krishna immediately made a note. This fellow should be killed in 18 days. That's what happens when you fiddle with God, right? You create your own grave. Krishna did not have intention to kill him in 18 days, but who decided the days? Duryodhana. 18 days, if the war is not getting over, by default I am the winner because I don't want to waste time fighting with beggars. Krishna said, Avuna? Inke condition? Second condition. Even if one Pandava is killed, I won the war. Krishna immediately meant, no Pandava should be killed. Pichoda. Lilananda navuturaru. Duryodhana was very happy. These conditions are being written. That is what a fool thinks, right? When you are challenging God, dealing with God, any condition you put like Hiranyakashipu put in your insurance policy. No sun, no moon, no this, no. చెప్తారో అక్కడ అయిపోయింది. Third condition. This will have another condition. Krishna was laughing. Cheppu. What is the third condition? He said, even if one Kaurava is left, I won the war. Even if one Kaurava is left, I won the war. What is Krishna writing? మొత్తం స్మాష్ నువ్వే చేసుకున్నావు నువ్వే రాసుకున్నావు 3 conditions. Krishna, if these 3 conditions are fulfilled, I'll do the war. Tadastu. Me karma. Kata. And after that also he was very angry. When he started negotiating further, he was trying to influence his father. He said, make him bandi. Tie him and put him in the prison. And you all know that episode. So many people came to tie, Krishna, and they could not do anything. They showed very nicely in Sarpas Mahabharata. I like the way they showed. It may not be as per scriptures or not, but you see that episode, very nice actually. Duryodhana starts seeing Krishna and everybody, becomes mad, he is put into prison, all those things happen, and finally he is fallen on the ground looking at Krishna. It's very nicely taken. So Krishna makes a joke of everybody. You can't do any panga with Krishna. So finally all that episode happened, and then war was inevitable, war was decided. And before going out, Karna came to meet Krishna. He came and told Krishna, you are going today, I heard. The war is going to happen. I have a request. So what is the request? Can you please forgive my friend? What is there to forgive? Which part you want me to forgive? No, he tried to, bandi you. He tried to imprison you. That was adharmic. You came as a duta, and he should not do that. And he doesn't know who you are. I am feeling very bad. My friend should not have done that. Can you please forgive me? Karna asking on behalf of Duryodhana. And Krishna is like, but what difference does it make to you? Why are you supporting that fellow when he's doing so many things like that? No, Krishna, if you want to take my life, you take for that. But please forgive him. Because he's my dear friend. Right? See, friendship in itself is not a great principle. You should know whom you are doing friendship with also. Right? You should learn that. What kind of person are you trying to be a friend to? What kind of person was he? Right? So Krishna told, okay, I will forgive him for what he did, but I am not understanding why are you doing what you're doing. Then Krishna told, okay, I will talk to you, but can you come with me to accompany me while I go outside the kingdom? He asked Karna. No, I'm going now. I'm going towards Drupada Desh to talk to the Pandavas. I'm going to go now. Everybody will come till the main gate. Can you come with me a little further? We will continue this conversation. Karna said, yes. It's my fortune that you're allowing me to come. And then Karna comes to the main gate. Everybody comes to the main gate. And Karna's chariot is there. Krishna's chariot is there. Immediately, Karna tells his chariot driver, please get out. You can go. I will drive the chariot. And he tells Krishna, can you please come into my chariot? I will drive it. He knew the etiquettes. He knew the etiquettes. It's actually told that when you have a very important person coming and you are driving him, you should never ask your driver to drive. You should drive. Right? Because you are almost at the same level as that important person. For example, your guru is coming in your car. Never ask your driver to drive. You should drive. You should become a servant of your guru. That's the principle, right? So Karna was very good in certain things. Not good at everything. Not Dana Vera Sura Veera Vera and the cinema. He did like certain things. He said, okay, I will drive. And Krishna understood. And then he was driving and Krishna sat in his chariot and they were talking and they went to the border of Hastinapur. They were almost done. I will not tell what he told. As you order. Yeah. So Karna, they went outside the kingdom. And after that, Krishna said, okay, I want to talk. Stop the chariot. He stopped. Krishna went and told Karna, you don't have to support Duryodhana. I am giving that opportunity to you. Come out of it. You don't have to do that. You have a good heart. Whatever mistakes you did, I will talk to the Pandavas. I'll close the matter. Duryodhana is doing the war because you are on his side. You are indirectly responsible for Duryodhana's actions. He told that very clearly. Even though you are silent, you are coming and asking forgiveness for such a small thing. It's not a small thing, but for one thing that he did to me. What about so many other things that you have done, and what about so many things that he has done? You can settle the whole score. You just come towards this side. I am promising you, Pandavas will respect you when we come there. Whatever happened, you come this side and the war will be stopped. Karna said, no. I cannot do that. My friendship resolve is more important. My decision is. See, this is where again, what is bigger dharma, what is smaller dharma, right? There are many dharmas. We're discussing about it. There are many kinds of dharmas, right? Kshatriya dharma, Kula dharma, right? So many different dharmas are there. You need a guru to understand, and who is a greater guru than Krishna, who is standing in front of Karna and telling, what you are doing, this dharma that you are choosing is menial. You should not choose this dharma, you choose the next dharma. He didn't understand. He did not want to understand. Ahankara. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham. I am the doer. I cannot accept this. I know what is right dharma. Then Krishna played the ultimate card. Krishna is a great convincing, a lot of ways to convince. He finally said, I know who your mother is. This person never knew who his mother is and who his father is. He didn't even leave that card. Krishna at the border of Hastinapur is telling Karna, who is he? He said, you are Kaunteya. And why do you have to do such a dharmic activity when you are born as a Kaunteya? He was shattered. Completely shattered. Karna, I'm a Kaunteya? Yes. You are a Pandava. You are the eldest Pandava. I will go and tell this to Pandavas and they will worship your feet. They will make you the king of the universe. I am assuring you that position. What Sutadesh are you talking about? You will be the king of the whole planet. And this war will not happen. We will establish Dharma back on this planet. Settle the score. No, I will not. In spite of knowing that. No. He didn't agree. And of course, there was a long conversation. Krishna tried to perceive what God is doing for us. Just try to understand. How, to what extent the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarva Karana Karanam, is still coming down to this level and talking to us. He also is talking to all of us. Every morning he talks to all of us. Get up early. Every morning he says, chant my names. Every Sunday he says, go to satsang. Every meal he says, eat what is good for you. Offer it to me. So all the karma I will remove. But it takes a lot of association to follow these things. It's not easy. Right? But the problem is Duryodhana is bad association, Shakuni is bad association, and in between that Karna is sitting in bad association. When you're in bad Sangha, even the advice of God cannot be heard. It is told, right? For the person who doesn't want to be helped, even God cannot help him. Even Krishna could not help him. He could not help him. Finally, Karna said, no, I have to do what I have to do. Then Kunti also went and spoke to Karna. Later. Kunti also went and told, you are my son. Mother crying at the feet of her son. Please forgive me for what happened. You don't know what happened. I had to protect the chastity of my Kunti Bhojan, the king. I could not reveal the world that I already had a child from Surya Dev. Please, you can be my son. I'm going to tell my, let's settle the way, Please, no. I have to fight against Pandavas. But by the way, mother, why are you crying? The whole world knows that you have 5 sons. The whole world will always know that you still have 5 sons. 1 son I cannot guarantee. Who is that? Arjuna. Because all my life I've meditated on killing him.
Yeah, either it's Arjuna or me.
Either it is Arjuna or me. One of us has to die. Don't worry, your 5 sons will remain. She cried and cried and cried and left. Right? We all know that. Why am I telling this story? Finally, the moment when it came in the battlefield, when Karna was holding his chariot wheel, trying to pull it out of the stuck earth, and Arjuna is standing there. Arjuna is standing behind, and Krishna looks at Arjuna. What are we waiting for? It's not easy, huh? When dealing with Krishna is not easy. What are you waiting for? And then Arjuna is like, Krishna, he's weaponless. He's not having weapons. He's helpless. He doesn't have a chariot. I am on a chariot. He is not on a chariot. I am on a chariot. He's not on a chariot. He doesn't have any weapons. I have weapons. He's calculating all dharmic principles. Section 202, 201, 602. Krishna is just looking at Arjuna like this. Sorry, Krishna is just looking at Arjuna, and then he said, Arjuna, forget it. He's going to look at Karna. And he started speaking to Karna. Krishna started speaking to Karna. Karna understood. What is Krishna asking Arjuna to do? He told, point his arrow, remove his head. When Arjuna started telling all the section numbers. After that, Krishna looked at Karna, and Karna is like, Krishna, what are you asking him to do? This is not dharma. And then Krishna told, no, not dharma, after all the people, you are the person who's going to talk about dharma to me? Where was your dharma when you told Duryodhana to disrobe Draupadi? You are the one who suggested that disrobe her. Where was your dharma? Where was your dharma when you killed Abhimanyu? He was weaponless. surrounded by 6 warriors. Where was your dharma? Where was your dharma when your friend was planning to kill all the Pandavas along with their mother in Varnavrata? Where was your dharma? Where was your dharma when their wife was being disrobed? In front of the entire kingdom, in front of the whole assembly, her clothes were being removed. Where was your dharma? While saying all that, from behind, the Gandhi was going up. He did not have to tell Arjuna what to do. One dialogue, 2 activities. That is Krishna. The way he pointed out about Karna, that was enough to Arjuna to lift his bow and finish that fellow's head. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Atlunta ante. Cinema emantaru?
Atlunta mantholi. Atlunta mantholi.
That is Krishna for you. He doesn't have to tell Arjuna, okay, I told all this. He told the truth in such a way, Arjuna had to lift Gandhi and finish that fellow. Right? Did Karna have good qualities? Of course, he had good qualities. But ultimately, what is the greatest quality of a person? Let's end today's lecture. What is the greatest quality of a person? If you are giving charity, is that the greatest quality of a person?
No.
Of course, it's a good quality.
Not greatest quality. Not greatest.
It's a good quality. You are being truthful. Is that the greatest quality?
No. Good quality.
Good quality. What is the greatest quality of a person? Follow the orders of Krishna. That's all. Dharmam tu sakshat. That's the meaning of the verse. And what does the remaining verse say? It says, even the Devatas can't understand it. 6th canto, 3rd chapter, 19th verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Vyasdev is telling that Dharmaraj, Yamadharmaraj is telling his assistants, Babullara, what Krishna does, even gods cannot understand it. Even Devatas cannot understand this. Even Kinnaras, Charanas, different lokas and Manushyas. He says that Manushyas, it's there in the shloka. Even the people on earth planet, they cannot understand what God does. They cannot understand. How will you understand? When you hear it from an Acharya. When you hear in a Sampradaya. When you hear in a Satsang. Then you'll understand what God is doing and what God is telling us to do. Otherwise, we cannot understand. And don't sit here and judge great souls. Don't judge Drona, don't judge Bhishma, don't judge Kunti, don't judge Karna, don't judge Ekalavya. They're all much better than all of us. Much, much better than all of us. But still, they also could do mistakes. That we should understand. In spite of having such a great knowledge, the only greatest quality a human being has is he a devotee of Krishna. All other qualities are lesser and immaterial in front of the great quality. Remember that. No matter how much knowledge we have, no matter how much mantras we chant, no matter how much great charity we have done, no matter how known we are among sadhus, no matter what great qualities we think we have, the only greatest quality that makes us important in front of God is, are we listening to His instructions? Are we following His order? And everybody who followed the order of God is glorified for the rest of eternity. Hanumanji, he followed the order of Ram. Until then, he was not a hero. As soon as Ram gave the order and he went to that mountain and jumped, he became the hero of Ramayana. Arjuna was one of the Pandavas until the Kurukshetra war started. He became the hero of Mahabharata just because he followed the instruction of Krishna. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. There are many sannyasis. There are many sannyasis on this planet. What is the greatness of him? He followed the order of a spiritual master. He did it for his guru. That's glorifying. He changed the whole world. He could do that because he surrendered. Prabhu, the Vaishnava never does anything for himself. He always does for his guru. He always does for Krishna. And that's the greatest quality. And such a person can understand Dharma. Remember that. If you go to a person who is doing things for himself, is popular by himself, he cannot understand Dharma. Are you saying, can you on the projector? Let's switch. Okay. Who is saying can't understand? Just see that verse. Dharmaraj is telling, who all cannot understand Dharma? This verse is very bewildering. Huh? When I read this, I was like, my God, how difficult it is to understand Dharma. Huh? It's coming? Yeah. Slowly it's appearing. Right? Very good. Yeah. Please repeat after me. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam.
Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam.
Naivai vidurrasya napi deva.
Naivai vidurrasya napi deva.
Na siddha mukhya asura manushya.
Na siddha mukhya asura manushya.
Kutonu vidyadhara charanadhyam.
Kutonu vidyadhara charanadhyam.
Right? Here it is being told, please repeat after me. Religious principles, real religious principles are enacted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although fully situated in the mode of goodness, even the great rishis who occupy the topmost planets cannot ascertain the real religious principles. Nor can the demigods or the leaders of Siddhaloka. To say nothing of the asuras, ordinary people in Gachibowli and Telapur, Vidyadharas and Charanas. Was it very specific? Human beings and everyone could have. Manane. Right? They can't understand what is Dharma. This is being told in Srimad Bhagavatam. Yamadharmaraj is telling his assistants, activities done by the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be understood by the greatest rishis sitting in the great planets. Greatest Siddhaloka, Vasis, they can't understand. What to speak of Asuras? Asuras anyway don't understand what is Dharma. And what to speak of human beings. Right? And what to speak of Vidyadharas and Charanas, Vidyadharas and Charanas. Who are Vidyadharas? Vidyadhara. The lesser demigods known as Vidyadharas. So little less promotion than Devatas. Charanas means the residents of the planets where people are by nature great musicians and singers. Charanas. Then they can understand what is Dharma. Siddha Mukhya, the chief leaders of Siddhaloka. Siddhaloka and Brahmaloka. Asura, the demons. Manushya, the inhabitants of Urloka. Uloka. So Prabhuji and Matajis, the conclusion is that don't ridicule or judge activities of God. Understand them. And don't ridicule and speak ridiculing about great characters of these epics also. Understand them from Acharyas. Why they did what they did. We only have to learn lessons. And understand whatever activity Krishna did is Dharma. That is ultimate Dharma. Right? And whatever Krishna does is for our good only. Now bringing it to more applicable situation in our life, Krishna is represented by our parents, by our father and mother. We should not judge them. They are also doing so many things for us. At the outset, you might feel, they're not following this, they're not doing it. But in the heart of heart, they are our well-wishers. Right? If you can't judge Drona, you can't judge Bhishma, you cannot judge your father also. Whatever he did, he could do in his best capacity for us. వాళ్ళకి తోచిన వాళ్ళ ఉన్న తెలివి ప్రకారంగా వాళ్ళు చేయగలిగిన వాళ్ళు చేశారు, అంతా మనం మంచి కోసం చేశారు. So to understand God, that's what I titled today's lecture. To understand others, you should understand God. When we understand God, automatically we'll understand everybody on the planet. And everybody is struggling. So instead of judging and ridiculing anybody else, why he is like that, including our own parents. See, what happens is, when we grow up, unfortunately, our mental education is such that it will only teach us, first thing is disrespect your own parents. They may not know Shastra, but they know how to love. And love is above all Shastra. The essence of all Shastra is to love God. Right? So we have to respect our parents. We have to respect all elderly people. We have to respect everybody. Understand that the circumstances in which they are doing might be different. Like all these great souls we discussed today. Whom all we discussed about? Some characters in Mahabharata. Drona, Karna, Bhishma, Ekalavya, Draupadi, Duryodhana also. Right? Yeah, they are all characters, but circumstantial, what they did. I'm not explaining what they did is right or wrong. Who are we to judge? Take the lessons out of it. Take the lessons out of it. So we don't repeat what Duryodhana did. Right? Hare Krishna. So any questions? No questions? Hmm? So tomorrow there is a very nice sadhu. His name is Lilananda Prabhu. He is coming to our satsang. So I humbly request everyone to please come. How many of you have seen Lilananda Prabhu anytime on the TV, YouTube? No?
He is very popular in Telugu states. Yes.
See him? He's coming tomorrow. Right? He's a wonderful soul. I've gone to his house. They live in Bajpalli. You should look at his altar. Beautiful altar. Right? It's filled with, it's amalgamation of sampradayas. You want to look at his altar? Yes? I'll show you one day.
You can search.
There is a speaker to this.
Speaker.
Look at this. All the alvars. I was telling you about all the names also. I don't know. Sound is not coming. Where is the speaker? Behind me. Oh, okay. It's coming.
You can
That
change
is-
it.
Huh? 1 minute. Huh? I want you to listen to this. Yeah. So?
It's a masturbation, a beautiful combination of all sounds that is beautifully being worshipped. So here is all the hours beautifully ornamented and worshipped. It's a amalgamation, a beautiful combination of all sampradayas beautifully being worshipped here. You can see. Then here is a beautiful altar with Shri Lilananda in the sections. Here is a beautiful altar of the prominent Alvars, Namalvar, Ramanacharya, and all the Sampradaya Acharyas. Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman Buddha Subhadra, Sri Venkateshwara Swami, as you can see here. In the middle. Acharyas. It's a family where both Sri Vaishnavas and Gaudiya Vaishnavas live together in such a beautiful way, respectfully. They're honoring the entire Sampradaya. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram.
Anyway, so that's the way to worship Acharyas. That's the way to worship Acharyas, right? Who are we to judge great souls? We just have to follow them, whatever teachings they are giving, right? So, any questions? Today we discussed a lot about so many. Anybody wants to share anything from that you learned from Mahabharata? Hari Hari. So, you'll have Kirtan? From Kirtan? And then you'll have Prashad? Yeah? Here only? Down here?
Prashad is downstairs, Kirtan is here.
Very good.
Okay, one question.
Yes, Prashad.
Generally, when the situation comes to us, we little hesitant to go to our guru and ask, okay, what should I do? And we may feel that each and small thing should we go and ask our guru.
There is Mahaling Mayatru, he is my guru.
So since 2016, I have been under Lilananda Prabhuji's satsang and taking guidance from him. My question is, Prabhuji, when we have such doubts in our life, we may feel what to approach Guru for such small things. We should not disturb him unless the topic is little bigger and comes to our life decisions. But small decisions may also go wrong in our case. So what should we do?
Did everybody understand the question? Can anyone repeat his question? I just want to make sure.
Mic is there. No, I have changed.
Wait. Wait. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll repeat the question. Your question is creating turbulence on the Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji's question was, we are ending Mataji. Hare Krishna. Okay, puris are being made. You all can meditate on the puris. So, Prabhuji's question, if I understood right, is we have many questions in life, but how often can we go and discuss them with Guru or Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru? Or how often we can go?
Instead of
Your
how
Guru.
often, I think that he said like, even if it is a small,
Should we go?
should we go?
Yes. So, Prabhu, even a smallest thing can lead to the biggest thing. First of all, first thing is your Guru is in the association itself. Right? And the greatest quality that we should develop is to get the lesson from anybody who God sends. Not to judge that only these are the people who are going to tell me what is right or wrong. Many people come in our life. Sometimes when a materialistic person can come and tell you that the lesson that you have to learn. Like Srila Prabhupada was always open to hear. And he was always seeing Krishna in everybody. And when the message came, he immediately caught it, that, it's Krishna's message only. Even though it came from a materialistic doctor. For example, when Prabhupada once was, he had a heart attack, and that time, the doctor came and he told Prabhupada that, Swamiji, you have too much devotion. Like that he told. Then all his disciples were shocked. Hey, who is this doctor to tell Prabhupada that he has too much devotion? But Prabhupada didn't take it wrong. He said, yes. Then he said, you should go on morning walk every day because your nerves need to loosen up. You're not walking as much. Then immediately Prabhupada said, okay, tomorrow morning onwards, morning walk starts. Then the disciple came and asked, Prabhupada, the doctor was speaking to you arrogantly. He said, no, Krishna was speaking through him. Krishna wanted me to know what I should do. Our nature should be to accept a good lesson, even if it comes from our son, or even if it comes from a watchman, security guard near the main gate also. Then we will never do problems, wrong decisions in life. And another thing is, we should always be in association. I'm coming to your answer, but I'm giving a preface. How should our nature be before even we approach a guru? Our nature should be, are we receptive to advice? Are we receptive to advice? Not only from Guru, but Krishna when it comes from anybody. And when we are in association, Prabhu, half the problems are already resolved. Because what association will do, it will not leave enough time for you to do any nonsense. Our entire Sunday is gone, isn't it? Sunday morning program, Sunday afternoon program, Sunday evening. Every Sunday, there is a question of doing anything on Sunday. Right? Saturday morning also, Prime Prabhu kept a program. Saturday morning also, no chance. Monday to Friday, our boss is anywhere there, no chance. Right? So we are so busy. We are in good association. If you stay in good association, automatically half the advice is taken. Right? Now coming to the question whether how often or how much we should go to a guru, I'd say every time go to a guru. Guru will be very happy if you go to him asking questions. Main business of a sadhu is not to come and eat prasadam in our house. Main business of a sadhu is not to be honored with garlands. Main business of sadhu is not to collect charity. Main business of sadhu is to correct us when we are in need of a suggestion. Just apply your own mind on your children. If your children will come to you and ask for, Nana, can you tell me what is good for me? Will you be happy or no? Huh? Will you ever tell, like that? If you tell no, I'm sure, it will never come to you again. You will feel happy. Yes, my son has come to me. Ultimately, he has come to me. A guru will never feel, a genuine guru will never feel tired or never feel bad if you go with a question. Question about yourself or question about anybody else. You should ask a guru. In fact, after a guru gives lecture, if you go and ask a question, he'll be very happy. We are not doing it. In India, we have stopped doing it actually. We should do that. It should be more question answers question. Okay, Prabhu, what about this? What about that? Like you just ask a question to me. That gave me an opportunity to answer. I'm also feeling nice. Okay, something I gave back today. What I heard from my guru, I've given it to you. Okay? So, be in good association, be receptive for advice from anybody. And third, never feel awkward or anything to go in front of a guru and ask. Sometimes if you don't want to ask in public, you can go and ask in private. If your guru is very busy, you can ask from his assistant. Sometimes you want your guru to directly talk to you. That's also not fair. That's also too much expectation. You can pass on your message through his assistant to him. He he can get back the answer also after maybe a week. Or the assistant already might have dealt with the same question coming from other people. He would tell the answer, okay, refer to this point. Right? But today the whole civilization is going down because there is no guru, there is no disciple. Whatever we are doing, we are thinking we are doing right. That is the biggest problem. Let me tell you, everything we are doing wrong. Everything. If you go to Guru, at least now we'll start doing what is right. And we should not hesitate to go. Every time, approach. Actually, this satsangs is the integral of our Sanatana Dharma. The satsangs that we are doing, like this satsang that we are doing. This is the most essential part, which is missing today. People are going to temples, but there is no satsang. They are not hearing from great souls. How will they learn any good lesson? So please ask questions. Like I always say, question can be wrong. Sorry, answer can be wrong. Question can never be wrong. Question is always right. Answer can be wrong. That is the duty of sadhu. Bhagavatam explains, I forgot the verse, that sadhu goes from the house of one by one house of each materialistic person to remind them to go back to Krishna. That's the job of sadhu. That's the main job of a sadhu. He goes from house to house, villa to villa, to remind them of the most essential, important aspect of life, which they have forgotten or nobody told them. That's the job of a sadhu. And when a sadhu sees that many are interested, he becomes more encouraged. He doesn't want any charity. No sadhu wants any money. Sadhu has already left all money and come to Krishna. Why will you look for money? Anybody else wants to add? Giraj, is that okay? Ask advisors, go to the right people. We all need good friends. In spiritual life, we need very good friends also, just not gurus. We have so many challenges. Today's biggest disease is not physical disease, mental disease. Depression, emotional traumas, relationship problems, misunderstandings. This is the biggest problem today. Over expectations. Right? So many problems. All our mind created problems. Who can solve this? Who can solve this? Will multiplexers solve this? మూడు బాలేదా చలో ఇన్నాళ్ళు పోదాం అక్కడ పోయి ఇంకా మూడు పాడదు. Who will solve these emotional problems? Who will solve these relationship problems? Who will solve these expectations? Too many expectations. Who will solve? Sadhus have to solve. If you are coming to satsang, I don't know, so many new people here, please accept my humble obeisances. Please come to this satsang. I'm telling you, this is a God-sent event that is occurring in your life. Because here you will find answer and solace for all problems. Don't think I'm only running Bhagavad Gita here. Bhagavad Gita taught Arjuna to fight a war. This Bhagavad Gita will teach you to lead a life. Praveen Prabhu and Soma Mataji are conducting this. You think I'm sending commission to them to conduct this? Huh? No. How many here have invited strangers into their house? Tell me. Will you invite? ఎవరో బయట నుంచి వచ్చి నేను ఇంట్లోకి వస్తా రానిస్తా. Will you allow? How many of you knew them before coming to satsang? How come they are allowing you not only into their house, into their first floor, second floor also? Because they are serving God. Understand this. They are serving God. Say, Krishna, you take care. You take care. Of course, you might say, Prabhu, we are all civilized people in this community. The definition of civilization is different. Most way. We don't know who is what. But still, satsang is a God. Satsang is organized by God, not by us. Satsang. Satsang. Eternal topic. Sat. Association will discuss about eternal topics, about God is satsang. It is created by God. If we don't value this, then we go into abyss. We just go into a place where there is no end to it. Sansara bijam. Khatam. You will be settling your son, then his grandson, then his grandson's son, then you will be settled. That's all. Settlement. We all will be settled. People are doing crazy things in this world to find happiness. Crazy things in this world to find happiness. How can you find happiness anywhere when Krishna is the reservoir of all happiness? God is the reservoir of all happiness. All happiness is with Him only. Where will you go and find happiness? Recently, one friend of mine sent me a video of there is a sport. What is that sport? Caving. Have you heard that? Caving, caving. Later sport ran. You don't know. You know what is that sport? You go into caves and you start going inside the caves. And there are some people who go in caves for 20 plus hours. Like you enter from this side of a cave, by the time you come out of that side, it can be 20 plus hours. And all 20 plus hours you are like this. Not like you're walking in a cave looking. No, I'm not talking about that Ajanta Ellora caves. This cave is like a cave where you barely can push yourself, go forward. And if you're stuck, you are dead. And there is no other route to come out. You better start from here and come out from there. If you don't come out from there, you're dead. No rescue mission. Have you heard of that? People are doing that. For what? To find happiness. Can you imagine? One fellow in California, I think, that he has a beautiful son, just got married, beautiful wife. First birthday of the child, he said, I'll go and do some caving. He went into that cave. The cave was like this. Then it went down like this, then it has to come up like this. And his friend told, okay, till here is okay. After that, don't go because nobody has gone after this. No, but I want to try a little more. Then he went like this. And you know how big is the cave? This much. This much. As much. At one point, it became as big as a laptop screen. And he's going through that to find happiness. And finally went to a point where it became 70% down. And he felt I have to take a turn now because I don't know how to take a turn. I can't take a turn because I'm going down now. Gravity is pulling me down. I have to turn, but there is no space to turn. I'll still keep going down so that maybe there is a space. He went there, he got stuck. 20 plus hours they tried to save him. After that, they closed the cave and put concrete. He's still lying there. To find happiness. We will not ask you to come to a cave. Come to this house, 473. You'll find all happiness here. Right? Time will. What's the decision? Time will. Settle happy? Time will. Huh? వస్తాడు అది కూడా ఇలా వస్తుంది టైం లేదు. చుట్టం వచ్చింది మా ఇంటికి. ఎందుకు వచ్చింది? ఆడికే తెలియదు. చుట్టం వచ్చిండు, పేరెంటం వచ్చింది. ఇంకెప్పుడు హౌ లాంగ్ do you want to wait to access God, to find the real happiness? To find the real happiness, right? It's in our hands to find the real happiness. We are the ones who are avoiding it. Let us recognize it, that this is the only place we'll find happiness. Because Krishna is Rasaraj, the reservoir of all happiness. I'll end with this. My Guru Maharaj in the last lecture, last Kartik Yatra, he told a beautiful thing about this aspect. He said, Krishna is a reservoir of our happiness. Now, when you hear this word, what does it mean? Krishna is a reservoir of all happiness. What is a reservoir? Prabhupada used the perfect word for something, you know. Reservoir means a huge quantity of, like, source of everything. Reservoir of this city is here means everything comes from there, isn't it? So when a materialistic person hears the definition of God as reservoir of pleasure, Prabhupada said, Krishna, the reservoir of pleasure. Just imagine the Acharya's words, reservoir of pleasure. Immediately people who are taking drugs, ganja, munja, they are thinking, reservoir of pleasure. Amma, I am getting some pleasure. This reservoir of pleasure. Where is that fellow Krishna? Who is the reservoir of pleasure? Isn't it? That's what Americans thought when Prabhupada went to America. Prabhupada knew exactly how to attract these fellows. LSD, USD, LSD, Randra, reservoir of pleasure. Krishna is here. Right? Immediately went. So my Guru Maharaj explained that when a materialistic person hears this statement and a devotee who hears this statement, the understanding is different. When a materialistic person hears this statement, Krishna, the reservoir of pleasure, he says, I want my share. Vida, na share nagichi. You are the reservoir of pleasure. So I want that pleasure. But when a devotee hears this statement, same thing heard by a devotee, he understands Krishna is the reservoir of pleasure, so all pleasure belongs to Krishna. So whatever activity I do, I should do to create pleasure for Krishna. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Ye yathamam prapadyante mam sateva bhajami. He says, if you approach me, I reciprocate accordingly. And if you try to give pleasure to Krishna, what is Krishna going to do? Krishna is going to give you the reservoir of pleasure. He will not give little pleasure. He will give reservoir of pleasure. And when you receive the reservoir of pleasure, you don't know what to do with it. Isn't it? What will you do? Suddenly somebody give you reservoir of pleasure. What will you do? You will immediately conduct a satsang in your house. You take it. You take it. You can't keep reservoir with you. When you become very happy, you want to share that happiness. Exactly what we do in WhatsApp. We share. As soon as we hear a joke, what do we think? Bawundi. Andar navandi. Check. The same way, preaching or satsang is a way to share pleasure. A way to share pleasure that we have received from Krishna. And Krishna will give that pleasure when we share our pleasure with Him. When we do everything for His pleasure. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Please repeat. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Everything you do it for the pleasure of God. Right? You could have gone and given 20 lakh donation in a temple, and you have come here and you are sitting here and hearing about Krishna. What do you think will give more pleasure to Krishna? 20 lakh donation, huh? Lakshmi Devi చెప్తారు కృష్ణుడు లక్ష్మీ నా భక్తుడు 20 lakhs ఇచ్చిండు. Lakshmi Devi ఎంత ఇచ్చిండు? What is 20 lakhs for Lakshmi Devi? 20 లక్షలు. సరే 20 కోట్లు. చలో బిడ్డ పెంచుదాం. లక్ష్మీదేవి గారు మీ దగ్గర నుంచి 20 కోట్లు ఇస్తున్నా. లక్ష్మీదేవి అనుకుంటే వాట్ ఈస్ 20 crores in mental లక్ష్మీదేవి? Just think about it. Come on. ఎంత ఇస్తే లక్ష్మీదేవి ఇంప్రెస్ అవుతుంది ఆలోచన. How much should you give to God to impress లక్ష్మీదేవి? ఎనీ ఛాలెంజ్? ఒక ముక్కుటం మన డైమండ్ పెట్టేసి ఒక ముక్కుటం పెడితే లక్ష్మీ సంతోషపడుతుంది. నా కొడుకు ఇంత ఇచ్చిందా అని ఫీల్ అవుతుంది. వాట్ డూ యూ థింక్ లక్ష్మీదేవి విల్ బి ఇంప్రెస్డ్ విత్? When you serve Narayan, when you become a devotee of Narayan, లక్ష్మీ పూజ చేసి ఇట్లా ఎన్ని డాన్సులు చేయాలి. లక్ష్మీదేవి లక్ష్మీదేవి నువ్వు లక్ష్మీదేవి ఈ లక్ష్మీ లక్ష్మీ పిచ్చోడైపోయాడు రాయడా దట్స్ లక్ష్మీ ఏమి ఇక్కడ పిచ్చి లేచింది లక్ష్మి తీసుకో డబ్బులు అదే కదా కావాల్సింది. ధనలక్ష్మి కదా తీసుకో సాగు. లక్ష్మీదేవి డబ్బులు ఇస్తుంది, ఒక పక్కన దుర్గా చెప్తుంది నువ్వు చూసుకో. ఖర్చు పెట్టాలి కదా మరి. డబ్బులు ఇచ్చినా డబ్బులు ఖర్చు పెట్టాలి కదా. యు గివ్ మనీ సమ్ యు హావ్ టు స్పెండ్ సమ్వేర్ రైట్. దుర్గా చూసుకుంటాను, అమ్మ నేను చూసుకుంటాను సంగతి. అక్కడి నుంచి డబ్బులు పోతాయి, ఇటు పక్క నుంచి డయాబెటీస్, క్యాన్సర్, అర్థరైటిస్, వస్తాయి. యశోద హాస్పిటల్ అన్ని గట్టే వస్తాయి. అదే నారాయణ పూజ చేస్తే, ఇఫ్ యు సర్వ్ లక్ష్మీ నారాయణ, then what will happen? Then Lakshmi Devi will be standing outside your door holding money. Serve Narayan. I am ready to give you. This is a statement of Narayan. My devotee is so busy serving me that my consort Lakshmi Devi is waiting outside his door to give money and he doesn't have time. I am serving Narayan. Right? Panduranga Vittal. His God is standing while he is serving his parents. That is the power of love. Right? So this satsangs Prabhu is teaching us how to please God. If you know how to please God, what else do you want in life? Your family, your entire community will be filled with happiness by serving God. And what is the greatest service to God? Of course, do charity, do everything, but sit and listen, learn about Him. Learn Srimad Bhagavatam. Today we just discussed one verse. Just imagine how many verses are there? 18,000 verses are there. Just imagine the day you understand all these 18,000 verses, what will you be? You will be happy. You're filled with happiness. Okay? Satsang is a great benediction. Great benediction. We should take advantage of it. I take advantage of it. Wherever there is satsang, there is prasadam. I go. There is nice satsang, there is nice kirtan, there is nice prasadam. What else do you want? See, if you want to become a devotee, you should be a party animal. If you're not a party animal, you can leave. Because I at least attend 5 parties in 1 week. Anybody attends more than me? Chedul level. 5 parties. నేను 5 పార్టీలు అటెండ్ అవుతాను రోజు. సరిపోతా 5? 5 parties. And all parties will dance also. And all parties will sing also. All parties will eat also. You can look at me. Right? So if you're not a party animal, don't come to devotion. Boring జనాలు వద్దు మాకు. రోజు నా వాళ్ళు ఇన్ని పార్టీలు కదా మరి ఆ పార్టీలు చేయాలంటే ఇక్కడ ఫుల్ అన్ని కమ్యూనిటీ, ప్రతి కమ్యూనిటీలో పార్టీ నడుస్తున్నాను అంతే. ఇక్కడ నడుస్తున్నాను ఎవ్రీ సండే. ఎప్పటి నుంచి చెప్పారు? 8 to 10. పొద్దున్న లేచి మనం పార్టీ చేసుకుంటాం, మనం చేసుకుంటాం. మన టైప్ ఆఫ్ పార్టీ, కీర్తన, మంచి సంవాదం, డిస్కషన్, రైట్? Discussing about God, activities of God. Today so many things we discussed in Mahabharata. And there is no end to it. We can continue till night discussing about many other characters and what we can learn from them. And we'll only feel more and more joyful as we learn all these things. And our children will learn values. This is the way they will learn values. How to respect them. Did I tell anything wrong today? Anything wrong for the children? Huh? I told respect your parents. Is a good thing? Yeah? Who is telling to respect your parents? Are schools teaching them? Universities teaching them? Neighbors teaching them? Who will teach them? If you teach, they'll listen? Lilananda. Huh? Who will teach them? Roger's daughter is almost in teenage now. Is it matter? Assal. మా ఇంట్లో అంతే. మా పెద్దోడు డైట్ చేసుకుంటాడు, నాన్న ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు, మీరు అప్పుడే కింది కూడా వెళ్ళిపోయాడు, నువ్వు చెప్పేది నాన్న. సో దెన్ ఐ కాల్ Mahalingam. You tell. That is satsang. Through each other we teach our children. Satsang gives a bigger family, right? Bigger family, very big family, and the family, everybody is a well-wisher, isn't it? They look at each other and learn. Arey, that Prabhuji's son is so nicely practicing devotion. I'll also practice devotion. If you go and tell your son, he will not follow. But you look at somebody else and get inspired. Like we also get inspired looking at each other, isn't it? So that's the whole point. Hare Krishna. We look at them now. Enough. You all have tolerated me for 2 hours, 55 minutes, 3 seconds. I have to print up. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्रील गुरुदेव की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि हरि। प्रसादे गोविंदे
प्रसादे गोविन्दे
नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे
नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे
स्वल्प पुण्यव्रतं राजन्
सर्वपुण्यराजन्
विश्वासो नैव जायते
विश्वासो न जायते
शारीरा विद्याजाल
शरीरा विद्याजाल
जड़ेन्द्रिय त्राहे काल
जेडेन्द्रियताय काल
जीवे फैले विषय सागरे
जीवे पहले विशेषागरे
तारा मध्य जीवति
तारामते जीवति
लोभमाय सुदुर्मति
लोकमय सुकृति
ताके जेटा कठिन संसारे
आगे जेटा कठिन संसारे
कृष्ण बलदायमाय
कृष्ण वरदायमय
कोरी वारे जीव जाए
गोरी वारे जीवा जाय
सौ प्रसाद नदी लोभाए
सार प्रसाद नदी लोबाय
श्री अन्नामृत पाओ
श्री अनंत पावो
श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ
श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ
प्रेमेड़ा को चेतन निताय
प्रेमेला को चैतन्याय
जय निमाय जय निताय
जय माय जय निताय
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई निताय गौरंग श्री राधा कृष्ण प्रसादम की
जय
जय हरि बोल so please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra this Kartika Mass. If you're not started, please start chanting of the holy names is very very nice for your family, and please attend satsangs and invite your friends, invite all the neighbors, because they can find happiness. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Let
If
us all,
I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me. I'm also still learning little by little. Hare Krishna.
let
Hare
us all
Krishna.
thank
Hare Bol.
Grace Lilananda
Married man
by
Bol.
loudly chanting
Hare
Hari
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Down. Very good.